Playboy talking about I always.
The
I'm
thing
always
is,
talking about I'm talking about somebody trying to play.
What's the topic?
Me and Paul have been at odds for.
I didn't even hit you that hard.
Nah, but when we leave, I'm gonna hit you that hard.
You better spill on me. I hear your big ass coming, just clumsy and shit.
Stop the violence.
Okay.
It's last day of Black History.
Told you
The
when
day
the
is gone
Black
now.
History-
It's officially
I
Raw
can
History
I can
Month.
fuck him up. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, Raw
It's
History.
Raw
I'm
History
sorry.
Month. It's
I got you.
official.
So okay, let's go.
Yo, speaking of Black History Month,
Raw
It's
History.
the 29th, right?
look at the wall. And what's on the wall? It's Black History shit.
That's real shit. It's some niggas up there.
That's good shit.
So we like
That's-
the last
that's good
day.
All the
shit.
niggas.
Last day.
You know what's funny? He's the least strongest nigga on the law, though.
Who the fuck
Even
is
though
that?
he brought that's Obama.
Oh, is it?
That's the least strongest nigga on the wall because he couldn't play his own game if that was his game to play.
Nah, you know how that go though. You know what I'm
But
saying?
If it
you
was
know.
his game, he would have played it.
I don't know.
They wasn't letting that nigga do shit.
I don't know. If I could
They wasn't letting
make
that
my
nigga do
own
shit.
decisions.
He
Yeah.
couldn't make his own decisions. He was just
Right.
facts of the whole shit.
Yeah, that's true. But that's what I'm saying. They had to do that to get a nigga in there for that moment.
Yeah.
But that's why I say he the
First
weakest
go
nigga
round.
on the wall because you got Muhammad Ali that stood up for black shit. You know what I'm saying? You got Malcolm X. You got fucking
Real heat.
that's Muhammad Ali again. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only reason why I pointed that out. Not to take nothing
You
away
would.
from the
What
brothers.
you
but-
just did. He's the weakest.
I said not to take. I didn't because I can't take nothing away
Everything
from him.
you.
But I said he's the weakest black dude on the wall because he's ran by Big Brother, as Juan was speaking on earlier.
No.
But what he had to
no,
go through to
that's-
get to where he was at today, though.
Big Brother, the
Like,
people
that
you don't
story
see
told.
in the room.
No.
That story
no,
told. Like,
I
what he had to
don't-
go through to get to where
I
he
don't know
was.
anything
It was
about
easy
that.
to run for president. They just
Um,
they didn't pick him out of Marcy's projects or nothing like that.
They ain't pick him out of Marcy, they picked him out of Chicago, and they said, yeah, we're gonna put this nigga on. That's what they do.
He was fighting the fight too.
He was fighting the fight, and they say, oh, this is a good nigga to put on.
No, he was saying stuff that people wanted to hear.
Fuck all that. They put him
And he-
on.
and he had a
They have no
JFK
choice
look.
behind that. What they did was pick that dude and said, we're gonna put this nigga on. We ain't gonna put a Jesse Jackson type nigga on. We're gonna put this easy, approachable looking
You
ass
act like
nigga
that's
on.
exactly how it happened. You don't
Nah,
remember
they
Jay-Z
did.
had to actually tell
Fuck
black
Jay-Z.
people
Jay-Z
to,
didn't make
can y'all
nothing.
vote, please? Can
No,
y'all vote? Rock
yeah,
the vote,
that's
rock
for
the
the
vote. Like, there's
visual
a lot of
eye.
people wasn't
That's
even
for the
voting.
that's for the visual eye, bro. Fuck Jay-Z. That nigga ain't really make no difference. His shit don't mean shit. The difference is the motherfuckers that's sitting in a room tonight, right now, probably right now, having a drink or a cognac right now.
Don't. Come on, let's go.
Motherfuckers behind the scenes.
How you tell millions of Americans to vote for him? How do you make them do
Don't
that?
do it.
So
Don't do
He
it.
had a JFK feel about him. That's
Don't
what he
do it.
was right there.
Don't do it.
He was young,
Come
he
on,
was
let's
black,
get
he
off
was
into this
handsome,
shit, right?
black
I'm gonna
was
leave it
his
alone.
style.
I was young, black, and
I'm
handsome in
handsome.
style. You
I
are too.
voted for you for
I was never
president,
handsome.
Broadway.
Oh my bad.
I got people that'll tell you that.
Boy,
Mister.
you're not a bad looking
Sir.
dude.
But so if you not,
I don't know.
I mean, let them tell it at the old tavern anyway.
Push him down the steps.
So you know,
Don't do. I ain't telling.
I believe that alone. That's all as far as I had to go, because the people in the room know what's going on.
Yeah. Okay, let's get.
And
to
with
it.
with that you being handsome, so if you got a broad, you meet a chick, it's all beautiful and she's beautiful and y'all hit it off and start dating a little bit. Then the relationship gets serious, and you know she tell you, well, I got 3 kids. I'm like, you know, I'm cool with that. You know, we can go to the next level, baby. Shit, you know, I got 3 myself. Blended family now, as they say nowadays. She got 2 of them kids. The dad don't do shit for them kids. So you there, y'all in the situation together, you there in the relationship, and usually what comes, it's a package deal. You know, you take on the responsibility as being a positive figure in the home. Not an actual dad, but a positive figure in the
You
home.
did this. No, go ahead. waiting for the question.
I am. I'm
Yeah.
just setting up a scenario.
It's long as hell though. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I guarantee you can follow me word for word, just like if I spit in a verse.
He antsy over there. Look at that foot. It's rocking.
Yeah, listen.
Because you won't say
Man,
it.
Why do I, where I need to go so fast, bro? That's what, you know what I mean?
One
You
of the kids
can't,
is in the 3rd grade, you know what I'm saying? He walk with a limp.
I'm not gonna go that far. That's
Paul
how,
hate that shit.
I was
Yeah.
already at that shit.
Okay, go ahead.
It was a bull. It was a bull and a dad bull and a son.
Young boy, old boy, young boy.
And they seen a group of cows.
I'm
at
run
the
out
bottom
here
of
and
the
fuck
hill.
all them cows.
Hey, daddy, let's go
walk down
fuck
and
one of them
fuck-
cows.
Let's run down and fuck one of them.
No,
And he say,
Walk down and let's fuck them all. Okay, come on, let's go.
Okay.
nah, Johnny, we gonna walk down.
Now you
fuck
really
them
get
all.
you fucking anxiety.
So fuck you, Paul.
My
Yeah,
fault,
yeah.
my fault.
Oh,
Back to it.
I got a cult against me. That was too fucking.
that's 3
So
brothers.
okay, I'm just saying that okay, the dad don't do shit for the kids. You in the relationship, and you've taken on being a positive male in the relationship because you took the package. So the chick be constantly or a lot calling the dad or dads to see
Little Johnny need,
shoes, drawers,
little Johnny need.
pants,
I need
hats,
you to pick him up from school.
or
I need-
Gucci something, you know.
I
what they
need-
is. Do you feel like, as the man of the house, now you the man of the house, do you feel like she should stop calling the baby dads and worrying them and fussing and going back and forth with them, which is also creating a
Is it a cutoff?
no, it's
Yeah.
also creating a rift in the home between y'all two. Should she stop calling him to for shit and you take over as the man, as like, baby, don't call him no more, I do it? Or should you let her keep, going through the bullshit she had to go through to try to get the nigga to do something for the kid? Should you let your new woman keep dealing with her old baby dad
So,
and y'all to try to get him to do shit for her son, or should you step up and play Captain Save?
I want to read it because you threw me off.
I'm
When it's printed, it said cut him off. So that's why I was already had my rebuttal on that. Do
Go
you have
ahead.
to cut it? Do
Go
you have
for it.
her cut the dude off?
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
go, Paul.
No, that's different from don't call him no more and cut him off.
I was just using a different word.
Go, Paul.
Cut him off. I mean, shit. Cut him off. Stop calling him.
As soon as I start
Whatever
talking,
it
Paul
is.
gonna have 100 fucking things to say. Go, Paul.
Should she cut him off for other people?
I would say no.
Yeah,
I'll
no.
tell you why. Like, I'm on Facebook and I tell this chick this right here on the comment. You know what I'm saying? You think it's something to throw up and announce to all of Facebook, you that mad you throw up Facebook. This motherfucker talking about he can't get the kids for the weekend because ain't no food over there. He's a fucking bum. Fuck that nigga. Or how about you bring $60 worth of food over there? You know what I'm saying? Even that right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna cut you off because you're doing bad in life. Or I'm gonna cut you off because, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? That door, if it was me, you know what I'm saying? Been me, that door is always gonna be open. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be open because if you bump your head, you know what I'm saying, hard enough, or stop going in and out of jail, or you know what I'm saying, you take life serious, get a job, or you know what I'm saying, you find something to live for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That door always, I wouldn't cut you off, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, I wouldn't burden that person and shit, because that person would be like, so, I have nothing, and you live with their mom, you live with your mom and all kind of motherfucking shit, you know what I'm saying, I have nothing, and this person keeps saying, damn, I can't do shit, you don't think that's tearing him up already? People automatically assume that motherfucker's like,
What
oh,
if he a
fuck you, bitch, and
nigga?
I'm
What if
gonna
he a
drink.
nigga? What if the baby dad's got it or be getting it and still don't do shit for the kid?
Then that's on like, cause I've been through that. I don't want to put that all out there, you know what I'm saying? But I've been through that, and I never, not one time, let my kids, like, you know what I'm saying, don't do nothing different. That's still your parent over there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that don't mean that, they be in a situation or whatever and shit, but don't let that judge you for, you know what I'm saying? That door is always open, you know what I'm saying? But at the
Right.
same time, that's your business. It's not. I'm not getting in the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? That woman should be walking around, you no good ass motherfucking dad, this, right here. It's almost like you setting him up. If he didn't have it the last 50 times, or he didn't do it the last 50 times and shit, why ask again and then make it all verbal all throughout the house?
That's what I've been saying. I've been seeing some of that going on, and I think in certain situations, a lot of the time, motherfuckers just be playing games like cat and mouse back and forth, and that can also be an indicator that old girl might still be hollering at the baby dad, like they might still got something going on.
Yep.
Because that's what I think more than
That's what I'm
anything.
saying,
If you
like,
gotta talk to a
even-
motherfucker, it's some other shit. Because
Even if the motherfucker never do the shit, but
And
her
another thing, I was
motherfucking eagerness to pursue this shit. You know what I'm saying?
right,
You got a man in the house that's going, like, if from personal experience.
and that's why I said
that wasn't me.
motherfuckers reaching out and doing all the extra shit.
Yeah.
Like that, I was like, bitch, what the hell?
Yeah, or you, like you said when we brought this shit up, like some chicks out here trying to pit the new man against the old man.
Yeah, I
to
seen
make
that
him
personally.
feel a certain kind of way. But
Or you
know what
know
I'm
this
saying?
person ain't got it. You know, he got it, but he ain't got that what you asking for. And I'm just gonna ask him for shit because I know he ain't got it. So I ask him that right in front of my new dude. Or, you know what I'm saying, since you got this new dude, now you acting funny. You want me to give you money for shit or bring you this or bring you this, but when it comes to the kids, you know, since spend a weekend with me, I don't like that bitch you got over there. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right, like why?
if I can't see my kids, why am I spending money and shit? You know what I'm saying? On motherfuckers that I can't. Some people, you know what I'm saying? Me, I would never do that. Rather, I mean, I've been in that situation too. You know what I'm saying? With my oldest son, Jaden, and she tried to get
Nigga,
that
I was
mama
paying
on
child
shit.
support and couldn't get my son, but she had called me and like, can you get Jordan some shoes? We going out of town this weekend, and got the child support already.
So
Like what? So I ain't gonna front. She ain't called me for shit because it was something, a little something was already coming in. I'm sure it helped.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
might front like, oh, that look, bitch, stop
She
fronting.
was hiding Jaden from me, and I mean, really, literally hiding from me and shit. And then when I go to work, my sister would let her in. I had two closets, the living room closet and the dining room closet. And you know, that's why I tell people, you know, you're having a baby. It takes 9 months for that little motherfucker to get here. You should be stockpiling on shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what she would do. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been in this closet because you know what I'm saying. There's shit missing out of this closet. And shit, you know what I'm saying? I see there's a bunch of clothes and shit missing out of this closet. And what happened to the other car seat? I got two of them and shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't even use the other one. One's supposed to be for your car, one's supposed to be for my car.
Right.
You got yours and shit. That motherfucker missing like a motherfucking shit. So I got this lonely one just sitting here and shit because it ain't never been in my fucking car because you playing fucking baby games and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to with every goddamn thing. And I know your ass been here, but I'm not gonna cut. I ain't gonna cut him off. You know what I'm saying? Because of you know what I'm saying, whatever she got going.
That's true.
I think that this is Paul likes to say, like, I really can't look at it from a
Empathetic.
rich or poor perspective. What I see is a black perspective. I think it, like I think like all these subjects, all these topics tonight kind of blend in or lean a little bit to this one or to that one.
They
or
all
whatever.
part of the
Yeah.
environment.
So
Why you
what
ain't
I'm
bring color in
saying
it?
is, Paul, man, come on,
Black.
man. So in case, I think like a lot of black people find themselves in these fucked up positions. That's why I personally feel like if you should automatically assume that you're gonna cash a bitch out if she had your keys. You know what I'm saying? Like I just
I mean, just the way you said it just sound like
Yeah, I'm-
you know,
I ain't even
you
going-
see that bitch at the bar, you
Yeah.
ain't even got her number yet, but you might as well assume this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some
no.
duck
So
spent.
the thing of it is though, you know what I'm saying?
Cash a bitch out
It's,
and a kid out.
It's messed up that we find ourselves
Because
in
I've
this
never done that.
situation. So this is what I'm saying. So
I don't understand the
the
philosophy
topic-
of cashing a bitch out.
I ain't never did that shit.
listen, if
I can't talk you into it. It ain't gonna
Like,
happen.
like what you want. Go ahead. Because you got these long pauses. Go ahead.
man, half an hour done went by already and shit.
We
but-
still waiting on it.
We still want your conclusion, kid.
all right. I'm just simply saying that
Oh, shit.
if you all right?
They ain't got that robe, Jesus robe.
That Jesus
This motherfucker.
Lambskin.
You done burnt your little ass over there. That's what you
I don't see why somebody would have to cash the girl out. Don't call me for no Pampers, and I gotta ride by 3 Krogers and all that shit to bring you the money for it. But I
That's
can
what
just
I'm
go
saying.
to
I
the store
think
and
bitches
Nah,
be
this-
like, I
this
think when a
is
bitch goes so hard and be like, you gonna it's some other shit there. There's an
still got
underlying
feelings.
shit there. She ain't
But
over the nigga,
you
and
can
you
bring-
over here trying to be a good nigga to the bitch. And excuse my language, because I speak like that, ladies.
Yeah.
Don't take offenses of me saying bitch. I just talk like that.
This what I'm telling you, like, as a man. Okay, say you coming into the situation. Say the first man. You got a kid with a chick. She, you know what I'm saying, seeing somebody else. She fucking playing games, whatever the fuck. The best thing you can ever do is make sure she got everything she fucking need,
Right.
so that there's never any fucking complaints.
Right.
Whether you call me, like, we ain't even gotta really talk. Like, I'll make sure you get your little money, you know what I'm saying, going, and, you know what I'm saying, if my kid ever come and tell me, then we gonna have some problems if, you know what I'm saying, shit ain't right, you know? But as far as, like, how you move, okay, so now I'm the dude coming into, and let me tell you, at this point in my life, I would never, ever fucking do this shit again, try to blend families. Like, that shit is bullshit.
It's about
No.
to come out.
No, what I'm telling you is that it's bullshit because it's too many fucking moving fucking parts and shit. And even though I have nothing but the best.
Depending on how young they are. If they
Right.
know
No.
you ain't my daddy, you ain't with them, of course it's gonna be hard. But if they 2 years old and all that, and, you know, and that's all they keep seeing is you because the other dad is absent.
I think that this chick and this dude, that's a fucked up scenario. If you come in a relationship, this chick got a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old, and she ready to start a relationship with you, I think that that's a fucked up position to be in.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Because something is wrong here. I'm not going to
'Cause it's like, yeah.
go into the shit.
Yeah.
so what you
so,
gonna find somebody with no
if,
kids?
Ideally,
That's hard to fucking do. Like, dude.
I kicked it
Yeah,
with a boy had a baby, a child young, and I do remember. Now I ain't for sure, but I ain't the real baby dad, because it was a nigga. It's funny. It's a TV movie for real, but I never seen the dad until later, and didn't see him no more.
but you don't know what the hell's been going on up to this point. And if you come in on that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
Like a nigga get a bitch, and then it's like, you know, it's like, bitch over here fucking with me, bitches, you know, it's another level. So you
it's
should
hard.
start being a man to the bitch
It's
in the
hard.
family.
Yeah,
And she tic tac, you know, playing over here with the baby dad and shit.
yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Once you enter into this shit, like you never really can know exactly what the fuck you getting yourself into. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm just saying the person that I am, and when we first brought the little topic up on the group chat or whatever, what I'm saying is, I personally, I feel like I shouldn't enter into a relationship with a chick unless I'm ready to play all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I come in, like
But you
listen. What you gotta consider is, motherfuckers use finances as a power play or
right to
manipulation.
run shit, to control.
Yeah, to control what's going on in the fucking household. You know what I'm saying? So this motherfucker might not even want shit to do with your chick, but because just because she got another dude in there,
I seen that too.
he you know what I'm saying? He wanna don't have this nigga around, like, you know, all the bullshit that come with that shit.
That's why I don't like bitches with kids. I do not. And I mean, I've
I think
broke my
at
rule
this age,
a few times.
I think at this age we need to be looking for, hypothetically, chicks
When I
who
was
got
young-
grown
when I was
kids.
younger, I ain't like chicks that had a bunch of
This
kids.
works like this because it works both sides and shit. You know what
If
I'm
you
saying?
had more than 2 kids, I
Psychologically,
wouldn't fuck
it
with
works like this right here. When you have a broken home like that, you know what I'm saying, that other person, whether it's a dude or a chick, You know what I'm saying?
Dysfunction
And they
all
got
up and
no,
down
it ain't that.
to that
I don't
motherfucker.
even know where I'm going. But they got their relationship going. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of women that just think when their kid is over there, you know what I'm saying? That bitch got my kid. He better not be calling my kid mom.
I seen it on
And it
Judge
works
Judy.
the other way around and shit. So when people be like, this the manipulation of the kid plays the part. You better not be over there saying shit to my motherfucking kid and shit. You better be, you know what I'm saying? And if you ask that
did
kid,
that.
you know, hey, you gotta clean your room before you go outside and play. You ain't my daddy. I'm just, oh, this nigga over here gonna tell me what to do. Then now here come the dad and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
That's
You
the
gotta
dad
beat
I
this
was.
motherfucker.
I used to do all that to my baby mom, and I was all that shit. I'd be like,
But was it a fear that you thought that your kid was gonna be calling that person dad, you know, or have
no,
respect for,
no.
you know? Hey, come on.
I'm gonna say this. I never had a fear of it, but it depends on the motherfuckers you dealing with, because I never had a fear.
Mom and the boys.
Even the
mom.
mom of the household.
Like if you the mom or you the dad, and your ex partner get a new partner in their life, and then they, you know what I mean? Like if the bitch on a ratchet ass bitch or a bitch be on some bullshit, she might cause I ain't gonna say her name,
Judy.
but she used to have her kids calling me stepdaddy when I used to be over
Have
there.
them or they just was doing
She used to tell them.
This your stepdad?
No, say hi, stepdaddy. Say hi to Sean, your step. Not like your step, because they just met me already a couple times. But like in the morning, goddamn it, before I get up and bang out or something, and the kids bumming, say hi to your stepdad. And I used to just be like, nah, stop telling your kids that. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Why are you telling your kids shit like call me stepdad?
It's the dominancy in that home, you know what I'm saying, that you can't control because you ain't in that home. You the outsider, dude or chick. You know your goddamn bedtime is at 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And you talking to your son on the phone. You know what I'm saying? It's 9:04. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you hear, hold on, huh? I gotta get off the phone because you know what I'm saying, and you over there thinking, nigga, I'm your dad, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know,
It's a rule.
he said I gotta get off the phone. So
That
now
is
that other
never.
person
That is
mad.
with my kids. It was a rule. A nigga can't discipline my kids. Period. Nigga ain't never been able to say shit to my kids.
But what if they doing something wrong and stop?
Then I don't mind that. I don't mind real teachings like shit like that. But
Now
you
you gotta
can't.
come in
He
here
ain't
and
allowed to tell them. You know, because you know, like if they supposed to be if they on the right shit or been doing what they supposed to do, they gonna do it. They respectably. They can be told to do by an adult. But a nigga disciplining them though.
Discipline is
So-
one of the things.
so the
What do you
thing of it
discipline?
is, though-
you don't get your dessert. You gotta go to bed early. You gotta now come in. You ain't
The
going
thing of
outside
it
for the rest
is,
of the day. That's discipline.
Yeah, but I think in a boyfriend status, that
You,
shit, you can't
but
be
you-
my mom
you-
boyfriend
you-
and tell me
you-
what to do, nigga.
you relinquish a lot of
Because
your
you already
fucking.
know that he's not your real dad. What if you was 2?
You relinquish a lot of your fucking rights
by
by-
dude that been there since you was 2. What do you look at him as? He taught you how to ride a bike. You know what I'm saying? He let you hit him in the face with your real fist while you 4 and 5, so you can know what it feel like.
I've
to
been there
punch
too.
You know what I'm saying? When you tussling with him and he building you up, now you know how to fight because of him. How do you? What? You ain't my dad. You'll say that eventually once you find out and shit, but it's just to hurt his feelings, but you don't really mean it.
Yeah.
I've had two situations one on this side, one on the other side. My first baby mom and my son. My daughter was already old enough to, you know what I'm saying, really have an opinion about what she gonna do, and she really ain't fuck with no other man when it comes to a father figure. My son was a little bit younger. Also, he spent a little more time with mom and, you know what I'm saying, and her dealings, whoever she dealing with or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Then on the other side, I had a situation where the young man was like, man, I didn't even bring it to him like, if you were my stepdad, I would like that. Boom, okay. So in my situation, as far as my son, my personal son, like you don't ever have to discipline my son because I'm a phone call away. If the shit ever get too bad or you can't handle it by saying chill out, and my son he a respectful dude, you know what I'm saying? I know he ain't going left unless there's some bullshit going on though, you know what I'm saying? Which sometimes when kids is trying to manipulate, they do that shit too.
Both sides.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I knew my son was a certain type of dude. He gonna cheat. You know what I'm saying? So, most times it's as simple as, do the dishes. He gonna do the dishes. His mom ain't got to tell him to do the dishes. Like, your dude. And then I knew her dude, and I had enough respect. We had enough respect for each other that, you know what I'm saying, like lines would never be fucking crossed. Okay, now let's take it on the other side. When little dude was like, you know what I'm saying, he had enough respect for me to be like, he understands the circumstance, me and his mama together, you know what I'm saying? Him and his dad may or may not or whatever the fuck, but he
So he
allowed
accepted
me,
you as his
he allowed
dad?
me to come in and play.
He let you be his dad.
Nah, I would never, I can't be nobody else's daddy unless they my kids. But what I did was I played a firm, constant position, which was, you know what I'm saying, like
role model, positive male.
You can count on me being who I am throughout, and he responded well to that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
said you couldn't be somebody else's like dad if they're not yours.
No.
But what if that kid looks at you as that right there and treats you like that?
I've
You know
chose
what I'm saying? You gonna reject it from
because of my life up to this point. I chose to never put myself in that position because of my life.
No, it's what they want.
I'm telling you,
reject the
because
little girl.
you know what I'm saying. Like I move a certain kind of way, and if I perceive I'm in a position that I can't fully play, like I can't be in that position.
I'm gonna
You know what I'm
discipline
saying?
every
So,
kid like
I
exactly
knew-
how I do mine.
That's how I am.
Every kid I see is my child.
I'm gonna check your shit, and I'm gonna tell
But
you.
listen, I'm gonna do that shit.
But
too.
I'm gonna do it in a respectable way. Like if it's like some shit I shouldn't be doing, you gotta know what you can
to
and
an
you can't
extent.
do.
Boom.
So
To an
you gotta
extent.
be. You can say stop,
Yeah,
quit, no, things like that.
but you ain't gonna jump on. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain shit I'm never gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So it just so happened like this dude is a good dude. He a good little dude. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never no situation where he like, fuck you, you ain't my dad. He like, hey,
Fuck
can
you,
you
you
can you
ain't
go
my dad.
can you go with me to
The part.
the football game? You know what I'm saying? Can you you know what I'm saying? He asking me. You know what I'm saying? And the fucked up shit about it was me being in this dude's life, one day I tried to talk to his dad. I'm like, man, he's had a rough couple weeks. I think somebody at school might be fucking with him. I'm talking to his dad.
That's a whole nother shit
Listen,
right there, bro.
listen. So I'm like, you know,
Bullying.
listen. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I mentioned it to my chick, but I'm talking to dad. Like, dad, he coming with you for the summer. You might want to discuss the shit with him. You know what I'm saying? Because mom ain't even peeping. This is a young boy. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And only a man can peep that
I'm
and say something.
Yeah, I'm
Girls
peeping
don't be saying
game.
shit like
So
that. No attention.
based off the game, I'm peeping my man. You might want to talk to him. He like, oh nigga, don't talk to me. What the fuck you talking to me for?
Whoa.
Anybody talking to me about my son, it's
Whoa.
gonna be his mom.
Man,
And I'm like,
he ain't go to sleep.
Yeah, no. It was over the phone. But
so
what I said though was like, man.
And you got real shit. It'd have been better to holler at the nigga in his face anyway about anything.
Okay, so
to
now
get the real nigga.
So
we
now
not gonna
listen.
have that.
No, listen. No, you
Keep that around the
can't.
story.
You can't have it. You can't have that. Whatever. So back on the other side, it was a situation where, you know what I'm saying, my son wasn't really. He was turning out a little bit lightweight in school. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going. You can't. All you gotta do is call me. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna go to the school.
So
and
does
do
that
all
mean,
this
with
shit.
all that being said, that means that you holler at her and tell her cut the baby dad off?
So this is how I feel.
Do you cut
Okay,
him off, or do
so-
she let her? Do she keep fucking with the nigga?
This is
Create
what I said.
boundaries or
This is what I
whatever.
said. Like the dude, he ain't paying the child support. He ain't doing this. He ain't doing that. I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? You need or we need or whatever. Like I'll automatically, I'm holding this shit down. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a part-time anything.
But a woman though, like from what I be seeing, like some shit and seeing some shit, women or females, they had that baby by that motherfucker.
Right.
And it's like, motherfucker, you gonna take care of this baby, motherfucker. Or they be like, fuck it, fuck him, and then let the shit you talking about happen.
So a prime example is AAU. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how much that shit costs. Play. You know how much that shit costs, right?
Well,
AAU. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't. And then you gotta travel. You gotta pay for hotels. He wanted to play basketball. I'm like, yeah. Let me go ahead and put you on. Now, Dad, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to have shit to do with this shit. So why are we gonna wait for him to buy you your basketball shoes?
It's
and your uniform
on, but
or
it's
so on and
see.
so forth?
I would think. I mean, that's a slippery slope because you want to be there and be positive and all that shit. Now, if he's only coming to you to get him on or put him in the shit, then that's cool. That's some shit. Like, you know what? Yeah, I'll hold you down. I done played a many shit for the kids to play football. And at the same time, though, being in a situation with that woman, like it seemed like if he going to his dad and his dad ain't coming through.
I mean, they already had a relationship before you got there.
I'm saying if he going to the dad and the dad like not
He
fucking
came
with
in
him on that
outside.
shit, but he come to you, it ain't fuck a conversation because you took it upon yourself to do the shit. But if she's calling him like, nigga, I need some help paying for this shit.
Oh no, your son want to do X, Y, and Z.
So was that the first conversation? Like she just called him first, like, hey, your son want to play football.
I think it
I
was
don't know.
I think he came to you, right?
When he came to me,
Yeah. You like, that's what you want to do? Let's do it.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's
Right.
do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't thinking about your dad, but then when I'm sending his dad pictures of his dude balling, like man,
Why
your
you
dude,
sending his dad pictures?
He wasn't there. He didn't want to be a part.
Right,
I'm
but
like,
you also
so
you doing
no,
this.
no, I'm not.
You doing this. I know
Nah, I
you. You
swear to
poking
God.
the shit out the dad like,
I
yeah, nigga, I'm
swear-
over here.
I swear to God, I'm like, your dude.
Or you gotta see
your
this.
dude,
You gotta see this.
That's
so
it.
The next time
your
you
dude
bring
is
your ass up
really,
here.
he got some promise. Like he can really do some shit.
But I wouldn't give a fuck if he ain't putting
That's
it
that
on.
olive branch.
I
Like if
wouldn't be
it's
breaking
both
it.
of
It's an
us.
olive branch.
If it is,
Okay,
but you shouldn't have
so-
to. You shouldn't have to teach a nigga that. Y'all
So,
both grown
this
This
already.
right
Right.
here, that's a co-parenting shit. Just because,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And
That's if
that's
co-
what
that's
I'm
if
supposed
co-
to be.
Just because I'm fucking
If
your
co-parenting
ex-chick,
ain't
don't
happen,
mean you gotta
if
be-
You ask
co-parenting
me,
ain't
that's how
happen.
shit's supposed to be.
If co-parenting
So,
ain't happen like with the dad as a unit, the family all
And
as
I
a
think if he
unit.
was going to,
That's
he
how
was
it's
going to spend the
supposed to
summer.
It's
When he
supposed
was
to
big
be like that.
He's
He's
going to
going
the
for the
summer with
summer.
him. You know
But
what I'm saying?
That don't mean that it's co-parenting going on. Cause
So, but
There's an
in
agreement.
listen. So when my baby's mom got a solid dude, you know what I'm saying? And he called me, he say, whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like we all in this shit together. We gonna have a family meeting. We can all be, this is how this shit's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Call me. Let's you know what I'm saying? Let's all work this shit out. Ideally,
that goes without saying that part. That because it has to grow into that.
yeah.
That's not
yeah.
no shit that just jump and happen.
But if a motherfucker ain't doing shit, like what the
But
fuck
at
you
the
gonna
same
do?
time,
Not let the shit be.
I
Like
let a motherfucker be.
You ain't
Like
gonna.
sometimes I know
You gonna be
people
with a
that
chick and not do
I know
for
people-
her kid?
I help her out, but I'm not about to try to step in as his father. I'm
But
gonna
what if
be.
he was 2 when you met him? Now he's 12. Like
That's
Say he-
different. That's
say
a
he
different
9.
scenario.
Say he 9 when you meet him, and now he 19.
I'm gonna be the positive man in his life that I'm supposed to
that
be.
never did shit for me.
Nah, don't
You
play
just
me
told
like
me
that,
stuff.
nigga. I
You
got
said, you
kids.
said if you would.
Nah, I'm not gonna. If
you could
it's
do
see,
something
what
for
I'm
me,
saying
you would
is, if the dad, you knew the nigga wasn't shit when you fucked him.
That's my point.
So
the whole entire thing, like we
why
know
call the
exactly
nigga? Don't waste your time. I'm not gonna go over some shit. I'm gonna give the kid the same opportunity, the same love. Will it never be the same love? Like if
I
you
know
come
for
in,
a fact that you doing this shit. I know for a fact that you done did this shit. I know for a fact you play a position in the motherfucker's life
Exactly.
You didn't necessarily have to play.
I
that fucking
didn't.
position.
And with that being
much
said,
love,
the point I'm making about that is if she gonna call the motherfucker, like I've seen all that shit. I'm just the type of nigga, bitch ain't never had to call me about no clothes or no shoes or nothing like that. Everybody ain't gonna be like us, so we try to do the right thing as men because we were brought up right. Some niggas ain't on that. Some niggas, or the bitch still fucking a nigga, or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like us to keep a link on it, to keep it going.
yeah.
To the unnecessary conversations, the unnecessary tension, the unnecessary mean shit and all that. Because if a nigga ain't either salty, bitter, or something like that, because my baby mom, them in the one of them, I call them the bitter bitches club. Her and my cousin, like the bitter bitch baby mamas club, because it just be seeming like fucked up, like, and it don't gotta be. We should really just be getting along, fuck all that shit in the past. And if the dude is like, cause nigga wouldn't have no chances after that to hit me with no, nigga, what the fuck you talking to me for? Nah, ain't gonna be none of that. After that time, when he came over to pick him up or some shit like that,
It was a couple more situations.
it would have never been after the first one, nigga, cause motherfuckers need to understand. And if you not, you know, nigga, this your son, nigga. I'm here for him, but nigga, this your son.
So when you send them pics, what?
That it was a conclusion at the end of.
Nah, he was like, he don't like my baby's mom. The only one he want to deal with. So which told me like, man, y'all, you still got a thing for this chick. I'm right here right now. Like I ain't got no animosity against you. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do for you what I want a motherfucker to do for me. You know what I'm saying? So time after time, he made it clear like he ain't want to have no dealings with me. But I'm like, what type of dude is like that? Because like I said about my son, you know what I'm saying? If my son is having a problem, I want this man to come to me directly. If not, his mom, somebody got to talk to me about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the shit was fucked up to me because I just feel like we all should be.
So
on the
should
same
she
team.
cut a nigga off, or
Should you hit cut?
because you can't cut a nigga off? She is
I mean,
it's the mama.
I mean,
I
cut
can't-
off the.
that's what I'm saying, like, I'm
he
a-
could have cut him off.
Stop fucking
I'm not
with the
sending
nigga.
you no more pictures. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk to your dad about that right there. You know, I need money, but you gotta talk to your dad right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm at the.
That's a fucked up way to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you do it anyway, you want. I mean, don't be. You know, you keep coming up with rules what not to do with your son.
I made sure the AAU popped. I made sure, like, when
But that's
when
you
they
at
played-
your
Yeah, but
personal
you
shit
gotta
as
go
a
through
man. You
grief to
can't.
do that. Yeah,
Because when you do it, that's already making a dad.
to me, it seems like he's
It
a
don't
bitter
seem
dude,
like to me.
and he used anything and everything to try to sit up there and cause a distance between really you, his son, and him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's her mama's job to do. Like, everything that you do, he gonna say that's the mama's job to do. So you gotta lift your hands up and like, shit, everything. You gonna find fault in everything that I do.
So would you think she should cut the baby? Stop calling the baby dad, cut him off? Or
No,
do you
in
think-
that situation, you can't because the kids are so big, they don't
Listen.
need the mom to talk to dad. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I agree with that.
Exactly.
I can't
But
catch
what
a
I-
12-year-old.
Because when my
said
kids got a
was-
certain age, I talk to them.
Yeah. So what I said was though, he got arrears and child support. Like cut that dude loose. Like he can't get
Yeah, cut
driver's
him off.
license and all that.
Get
Like
rid of his ass.
let him go.
Yeah,
Like
between
I'm
her
right,
and him,
I'm right
between
here.
her and him, there's no reason for
Yeah.
her to talk to him at all for nothing.
Yeah,
Don't talk to your kid.
I'm right here.
Like that's what I listen. I'm gonna tell you how easy it was. That's like with Shannon. You know what I'm saying? When
So, what's the conclusion,
when
y'all?
I had to cut Shannon off, you know what I'm saying? Like Jalen was at an age. He was like 10. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to hear your voice at all. You know what I'm saying? Even if he has a bad day, you know what I'm saying? Jalen, and I had a bad day at school today. You know what I'm saying? You're forced to tell me. I don't need to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? You're not allowed. I knew that. You're not allowed to buy his clothes though. I didn't like the way she dressed. You know what I'm saying?
So did you cut her off?
Okay, I mean, there was times I didn't hear her voice at all. Even when I would drop him off, I'm dropping him off. There's no reason for me to even
So
come
did
to
you
the
cut her
door.
off?
It's
Did you cut her off?
Yeah,
It's
completely
ways
off.
around.
Completely
So
off.
you because you the opposite, because you know it ain't the mama, it's you. You cut the baby moms off.
Yeah, I cut the head off
Fuck
the
you,
dragon.
bitch. We didn't need you.
Yeah, I didn't.
So
I
what
just
you
talked to
think?
her. I mean, I just
Me
talked to Jalen.
myself, I don't know. I wouldn't say cut the baby dad off. To me, I think the boundaries and the reality of what it is need to come out. Like, so I'll be like, you need to holler at a nigga. Because when I become in the picture and we actually take it serious, I'm going to introduce myself. If you know what I mean, and I'm gonna holler at the baby, what's up, bro? You know, I'm Sean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna go from there. The rapport that I get from there. Now, if nigga don't want to talk to me, I'm cool with that too. I don't give a fuck. I don't need a friend, nigga. My niggas been friends all my life with the niggas I'm friends with. So fuck him and let him be the man he's supposed to be. If he not, I'm gonna keep on being the man I am to kids and people in my life, my friends, my family, my girl and her kids. That goes without saying. I'm gonna be there for my girl and her kids. I'm not. Yeah, it's unspoken. Like, you know, my it's been a few times when Cameron needed shit and Keontae needed shit. I ain't gonna be like, well, what the dad say? I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm just gonna get it, or I'm gonna make sure she got it to get it for them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell them don't talk down on the dad, and you know, if somebody in a different relationship, I always tell kids don't talk down on the dad. Or tell the baby mom too. Don't tell them they dad a piece of shit. Don't tell them he ain't nothing. Don't tell them none of that shit. Let them grow up and make their own decision about that shit. So don't shit on him. If that is what he is, he ain't shit, and she'll see it for herself. But she might see the motherfucker an awesome nigga. He might got another side that may seem awesome. He might not,
or he might get up to a point where he want to do better.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's all with dealing in yourself. So, you know, me myself, I would never say cut the dad off.
Your daddy ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. Meanwhile, the conversation is I asked him to bring me some money for this right now, but he at work. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that nigga can't leave his job to go bring me.
There's some bitches like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You sit there as a kid just listen. You don't even know the whole story.
Yeah. And that's why I say don't never. You know, seen a lot of crazy shit like that, and I wouldn't, you know, because I look at a lot of stuff too, that because the type of person I am, and I be judging shit off that. Everybody not like me. Everybody not, you know, the morals or the way I look at how I think things should be or something like that. I don't. So I really try to just leave it at what it is for other motherfuckers, and live my thing and do shit the way I be doing.
Okay. Conclusion for me. I want to shout out Boo. I appreciate you being in my kids' lives and you know what I'm saying, not being you know what I'm saying, a problem. I appreciate you working with me throughout all these years to make sure my kids straight. I appreciate you being the man you was.
You call your wife Boo?
Nah.
Who's Boo?
My baby's mom.
Oh, the nigga's name is Boo?
Yeah.
That's all good. I mean, just give me the knowledge. If I don't have all the knowledge, bro, that's how niggas learn.
I would call him his real name.
Give me the knowledge.
That was like calling.
I never.
Sexy baby. What
I never knew his real name.
I would call him that. Well,
Boo.
But yeah, Boo, man, you a good dude, man. I hope you know what I'm saying, doing well out there.
Hold on, that's because he couldn't beat your son. That's the reason why.
Nah. It would never be a situation.
Oh, you talking about Toya's?
He couldn't beat one.
Man, it's
What? Nothing.
It could
we had a
be,
conclusion.
it could be worse. That's it. I just, you know what I'm saying, man.
It could be.
In an ideal situation, we should all be able to get along. It should be a co-parent, like Paul said, a co-parent. We should all be working together for the best interest of these children.
For the bigger picture.
If you ain't really into that, or you got any little issues,
Stop
you
letting
fucked
petty
up.
shit get in the way of shit.
Yeah, you fucked up.
And I like that, and I'll take that, and we can end it on that note.
And we got.
I also want to give a big shout out to my grandmother. This is her birthday.
All right, that's
Still stacking up numbers. Granny, I love you. We coming down to see you. And this has been the Rawway Show. Everybody out there, love yourself and keep an open mind about different things. And that's that for me.
Yeah, we building around this motherfucker, man. Y'all gonna see some changes. We up. We out.
See y'all next week. Keep your eyes open for that good shit.